Hello everyone, in this video, I will show you how to identify potential influencers for exercise 6. For this exercise, you have to find one potential micro-influencer who has around 10,000 to 50,000 followers. There are different types of influencers, but I want you to find implications and benefits of using micro-influencer for your brand. When you evaluate potential for your micro-influencer, please use 3 criteria called 3 R's: relevance, reach, and resonance. So I want you to review this slide carefully and then see what kind of criteria you have to look at for each R. So for relevance, you want to see the brand fit and alignment. So first, to check the brand, the account users, bio description, also see their content to understand their motivation, lifestyle, the specialty areas, and any types of content that they shared. Reach is, the ability to deliver content to target or niche market. So check the types of consumers that your brand can reach. So you have to see their content to understand types of target or niche market your brand can approach to. Also see the number of followers, whether your brand can reach enough number of followers. Resonance means the ability to inspire or drive desired action from the audience. So in this case, you have to see their content is authentic and that their reaction style is really influential and strong enough to influence their audience's action or opinions. So you use these 3 criteria and then find one potential micro-influencer. But when you work on exercise 6, please choose individual, not the magazine or like a channel, media channel, but choose individual who could be classified as micro-influencer. So know the definition and the range of the followers. You should not choose someone who is already working with your brand, like a current ambassador or already the person who is already working with you. Also, do not choose a politician or public figure. Also, do not choose a seller or the store or any media account. Okay, so make sure you choose individual. Also, if you couldn't find the appropriate micro-influencer, you are okay to choose a potential nano influencer who has less number of followers, or mid-tier influencer who has much bigger number of followers. So this is the case that when we couldn't find right influencer, micro-influencer. Also, if you couldn't find any proper influencer from your 4-1 mention tracker, you can explore your competitors' mention tracker. If you are using competitors' mention tracker, make sure you are finding a person like influencer, potential influencer who could be converted to your brand. So for exercise 6, you're gonna use your mention tracker on the listening and campaign. Again, make sure you choose all time so that you can track all the posts you tracked for during this time period. So you click influencers tab and use this setting to narrow down the number of influencers who fall into specific range of followers. So click setting and you see the bio, posts, and followers. So under followers, there are 2 options, greater than and less than. Choose less than. And then you put choose less than, and then you put 50,000 followers, and then click filter post. Then you will see these, like fewer number of, the influencers that fall into, that has less than 50,000 followers. So you can click the followers to see highest number of users first, or you can scroll down and then you can see how many followers you have, that has above 10,000. So you can see the minimum number of followers right here, right? So pretty much this page, like the first 2 pages belong to micro-influencer. So you can see this range first, where you can see who has the highest engagement for the post that mentioned your brand name. You can see the post or users who show the highest engagement, and you can see average engagement along with the number of followers. So you see, number of posts. You will see the number of posts, but it's okay to see just one single post because your tracking time is very short. Just mentioning one time is, it's very normal. So click this page and then see who this person is. You can see the bio, you can see the number of posts, you can see the average engagement from this post, you can see the number of followers. You can ignore the other metrics. See what kind of post this user made, and when it's written in foreign language, make sure you click view on Twitter and then translate the post into English and then understand the context. See the potential based on 3R. If it's not appropriate, move to the next follower and see the average engagement is high enough, and then follow number fall into your definition of micro-influencer. You can click this person and then see what kind of comments this person made, and see this comment is advantageous for you when you choose a potential influencer. If not, then move on to the next one. So this is how you analyze the potential. Okay, so keep doing it until you find the right person. So check the bio and then the context or kind of post this person made. And if you feel this is good in terms of the bio and in terms of posts that they made recently, then you can go deeper and understand this person's motivation or types of content he or she is making. So to browse the account more deeply, visit the account by clicking the name. Okay, then you will see the bio again, and then see what kind of pictures they shared, what kind of message they they shared. Scroll down and list, see the around 10 posts to understand types of content that they share, and then also see the messages, and then also the reactions from their audiences. What kind of how many comments this user received, and then how many retweet, to see the authenticity of the content, also the engagement style or engagement level with their audiences. So you have to evaluate 3Rs in detail to find the right influencer. You browse this, the website, their account, and then found, one of the elements is not really good enough, then make sure you browse other potential influencers and then see the next person and then evaluate the potential. The purpose is to find the right influencer based on 3R, okay? So make sure you look at the evaluation and visit their website, and then thinking about the potential opportunities for partnership or collaboration. Again, if you couldn't find the right influencer, it's okay to move to your competitor's mention tracker, okay? Also, if you couldn't find the right person in this micro influencer range, it's okay to look at nano influencer. So going to, based on followers, if you see the third page, and then you will see much smaller number of followers that fall into nano influencer. So you can use those smaller accounts. If your brand is looking for maybe more like micro influencer, the macro influencer rather than micro influencer, you can use increase this number of followers and then use a bigger number. So depending on your need or your availability of the data, you can switch the number of followers a little bit, okay, so to find the best person.